It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha headsets, it's your boy Frank, and it's time for another daily review. Now, first up, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I was confused when discussing Moss. So you control both Quill and the blue character. So it's gonna be a platformer, plus you're gonna be able to manipulate the environment, which seems very cool. Watching the E3 video, the developers put a lot of love into every little thing you get to interact and work with, so I can't wait to hop into the storybook. Now, more information is coming out about Skyrim, which I know you're very happy to hear. It's gonna have full locomotion and smooth turning with DualShock 4. Now, I know a lot of you couldn't hear me yesterday, and I did mention that, and it was my fault for leaving the trailer music on, but just to make sure you know, that's what it's gonna be like. With the move right now, it's gonna be teleportation and click turning, which I certainly do hope they work something out for that in the future, because I really do wanna move all around and look without having to have that kind of hindrance, although I'm 100% sure it's not gonna kill the game for me. The frame rate, from what I hear, is beautiful and solid, although there's a bit of a graphical downgrade, but hey, what you gonna expect? Nothing that's gonna pull you out, and it is still a fantastic experience that I've heard is completely able to pull people out of the busy, stunning E3 showroom floor and into that wonderful environment. And we got a little more information regarding Sparc. Yeah, that is the action multiplayer online sport game coming to PlayStation VR first. I'm headed to CCP Studios in Atlanta, but in an E3 video, they talked a little bit more about it. Now, what your goal is in this game is to hit your opponent. There's gonna be two modes, a rookie and a pro mode, and some single player challenges that are more like a training to get you ready for the full thing. In a rookie mode, you're gonna have little knuckle guards, so if the ball comes at you, you can punch it and you're not gonna have any issues, and it's gonna send the ball flying back. Now, I'm really excited to play this one. I love competitive games, and I'm ready to bring it to the core. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go hard in that paint. Alright, Rom Extraction, that is one of the other games. It's gonna have PlayStation aim support, and I'm very excited for this one. Now, story-wise, humans have gone to the moon. They found eggs on the moon, but they stole all the resources from the moon. Fast forward 15 years, those eggs have hatched into robo aliens, and all those robo aliens want to do is kill the humans. You are a human and you gotta take them out. Now, it's got a time slowdown mechanic similar to Mortal Blitz, I believe, but more you press a button and it shoots out an orb, you shoot the orb, and then you blast all the aliens. And from what I've heard, it is very fun and a very cool game. They're also gonna get 5 exclusive weapons for PlayStation VR that were built for the aim controller, and for what they say, it's supposed to be coming out in Q3 of this year. I read a tiny bit more information about Archangel. Now, the developers are really pushing the story. They say it is very engaging and exciting, and each stage is built to have a bunch of replayability so that you can master it. On top of all that, it's supposed to be coming out sometime next month, so get ready, headsets, we got more and more games rolling in right away. And the Dimension Hunter is coming to PlayStation VR. We already knew that, but now we got a solid trailer. From what I've heard, this game is very fun. You got free movement or on rails with the Steam version, so I'm not sure which is gonna make it over to PlayStation VR. I guess probably both, maybe with DualShock 4 and Move controllers, we'll see. Maybe to get some aim support, that would be very nice, but I haven't seen anything written in stone yet. The visuals look solid, and everyone that I know played it on a Vibrant Rift thoroughly enjoyed it. And finally, before I leave all you beautiful people out there, it's time for everybody's favorite Ask Frank. First up, Michael Klein says, "Hey Frank, are we getting fantastic contraption?" Mike, it's still coming out. I talked to one of the guys that worked with the developers, and he promised me that it was already built at that time, so it's probably just waiting for Sony stuff. I know that they're kind of fixing things around a little bit over there at the studios. They had a bunch of updates to the website, so I'm sure they're working hard to bring it our way. Messi Master asks, "Hey Frank, can we get a release day calendar for games?" Now Messi, that's a great idea, buddy. You know what? I might just make one of those and drop it on the website. I'll probably put it up and let you guys know in a video, but if anybody else wants something like that, just let me know. Alright, George DLR says, hey Frank, what you most hyped for? Skyrim, Bravo Team, or Super Hot? George, Super Hot. It is so much fun. Don't get me wrong, Skyrim's probably gonna be fantastic. Bravo Team's probably gonna be amazing, but I could live in the world of Super Hot probably for the rest of my life if I got the chance. I mean, if you played it on computer, you understand it, it's a cool game, but you have absolutely no idea what it's like in virtual reality. Night Guy 750 says, hey Frank, do I need to rebuy Skyrim? Now I've seen a couple people ask this question, and Night Guy, yes sir, you're definitely gonna have to rebuy it. Now, I think it's gonna be right around $60, maybe $50, but don't quote me on that one. But it's gonna have all the DLC and it's the full game. I mean, you gotta play. It's basically a brand new game. I understand it, and I got no issue with that. HeggyBoy82 says, hey Frank, do you think the PlayStation VR is gonna take off? I don't wanna spend the money if not. Heggy, I know that the PlayStation VR is going to take off. Our numbers have grown exponentially. VR is one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life, and PlayStation does it all wonderfully at a nice price tag, so there's no reason why it won't take off. Plus, our community is beautiful. Everybody loves it. A lot of the naysayers just haven't tried it, haven't spent a lot of time with it. Now, I know you're worried about the full experiences, and I think it's just gonna come with time. We're still in the early adopter phase, buddy. Don't you worry. And finally, Phil B says, hey Frank, you having trouble finding the aim controller? Anyone else? Phil, everybody is having trouble finding the aim controller. Now, Amazon's supposed to have a restock in the next couple of weeks, but I don't think you can pre-order. You just gotta keep your eyes peeled, so maybe set some kind of alert or something if you can, but that's it. Now, I think if they're getting a restock, everyone's probably gonna get a restock, so just keep your eyes peeled. Probably once E3's over, they'll send something out. I know it. I mean, look at all these games featuring the aim. They definitely want to get them in our hands. And that's it for today. I had a beautiful E3. I hope you had a beautiful E3. We have so many new games, I can't even keep track of it now. I feel like we're finally entering the realm of this is basically an actual console. Now, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. We got a special video coming up next week. Monday, I got a theater rented for 2 hours in the afternoon. I'm gonna shoot it, get it edited up that night. It'll be out to you soon. Man, it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it. I hope you really enjoy it because I enjoy you. I think you're the most beautiful people on the earth. Even if you're new to the channel, even if this is the first video you've ever seen, I love you. You're great, you're wonderful, you made it this far. Now, hit that thumbs up if you think I deserve it, but that's the only reason. More important than anything I've said today, though, is that if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Well, I wanna know. Come on, 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 come on.